bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to check out some numbers for Devin Booker.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got the Prophet. Sanders is out there with Duncan. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Taylor in at the point. And for the Warriors, Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. And it's Butler in at the small forward. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention. In this game, that matchup at the guard position, that is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now here's Taylor. Cousins with a screen on Curry. Taylor against Curry. A shot by Taylor, no good. Here's Podziemski. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his 3. Now here's Taylor. Duncan outside. Pass to Booker. Cousins with a screen on Kuminga. The drive by Booker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, how about Devin Booker completely locked in and finishing through contact? That's nice.
And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Now here's Curry. He had 27 points last game. Here's the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
By the supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Here's Taylor. Cousins with a screen on Curry. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Booker outside. From deep.
And that's what Jimmy Butler brings to the table. Intense on-the-ball defense.
Pass to Curry. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And the shot is good. Curry's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Taylor. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Butler. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight coverage.
Here's Booker. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And here is Butler. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Sanders' shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Podziemski. The Suns getting the bucket. He rifled that one in from distance. Butler's got his second bucket.
Wow, when it comes to Butler, we've talked about the improved range, but that shot's ridiculous.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Get ready to move and welcome out your Warriors.
Well, these are the players you don't want to give any space to beyond the arc right now. The best long-range shooting guards in the past 10 games. Well, you look at Podziemski, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
And Booker kicks to Sanders. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Sanders has got his third bucket of the night.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Butler. Here's Curry. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Suns trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Sanders. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here we are in the middle of the season, and Doris, are most of these teams where you expected they'd be in the standings?
I think, Kevin, what's always fascinating about the way a season plays, there's usually 1 or 2 surprises. It might be a team-driven surprise, or maybe the emergence of a player that was unexpected. But that is always what you love about this sport. Guys work hard to exceed expectations of them. Same thing can be said of the teams.
That's good from Sanders. And the Warriors making a change here. Lewis is checked in. Sanders hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Curry. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Outside Butler. Pass to Podziemski. Offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Shooting 2. You got this. You got this.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Here's Taylor. His last outing, 16 points for him. Cousins with a screen on Curry. Taylor up top, guarded by Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. For 3. Cousins pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Taylor with the ball. Screen by Sanders. Shot from the wing. Taylor's shot, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Phoenix. Some nice passing by Golden State. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 11.
It's so quick, and Curry's so elusive. This is what makes him such a tough cover, folks.
Duncan right side. Buries it down low.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Time for next hand. If you see yourself on the bench.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jimmy Butler.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Lewis outside. Six to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins. Over the last month, getting it done. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
The free throw drops for Lewis. And both free throws good for Lewis. And here is Taylor. At the elbow, Sanders. Stolen by Lewis. Pass to Podziemski. Over Duncan. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Suns have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. That one goes in.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 4. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
Well, the numbers back up that assertion, no doubt about it. And sometimes it's about, hey, we've got to get on the glass and make sure they're feeling us all night long. They didn't do that.
Now Booker, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Pass to Sanders. Shot clock at 6. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He can't miss.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry passes to Green. Butler in the corner. Over Taylor. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 7.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Suns leading by 4. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Curry looking it over. Now Podziemski. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Outside, Lewis connects from three-point range. He has 5.
Well, Green can operate as a point forward. This guy is exceptional at breaking down the defenses. His instincts are absolutely phenomenal.
Now here's Sanders. 11 points for him in that last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Duncan outside from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Sanders in the post. Guarded by Kerr. Sanders' shot is good. And the Suns lead by 3.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Turn it up, fans. Here they come, the Warriors. High Squad.
Different look here for the Warriors. The Erasers checked in for Green. Buddy Hield comes in for Jimmy Butler. Martin's checked in for Brandon Bajemski. And Rain Man subbed in for Stephen Curry. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Jabari Walker's checked in for Sanders. Bay comes in for Duncan. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Taylor. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Rain Man. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pocket 6, and it's blocked. And they get it back. 3-pointer, Martin. Walker with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Martin against Crawford. The rebound by Hield. The Warriors shooting at around 44% in the early going season.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Pass to Walker. It's Crawford on the wing. Over Martin. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
2 minutes remaining.
Warriors trail by 3. 1:56 left to play in the first. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Melton. Here's Avanti. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Phoenix leading by 3. Crawford outside. Beyond the arc. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Lewis. 7 points in the game. Lets it fly. Wide open shot is on the money. Lewis has got 9 points. 1:04 left to play here in the first. On the wing, Walker. Melton feeling it out a bit. 3-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Hield with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Outside, Martin. Here's Rain Man. To the middle. Here's Coles. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Walker kicks to Melton. Hield against Bay. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. On the wing, Hield. He's defended by Bay. Coles. He nails it, and we're tied up. Coles got his second bucket tonight.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
The Warriors' shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Lewis. And it's Rain Man. Then it's Trayce Jackson-Davis. And it's Martin in at the two-guard spot. Here's Rain Man, still without a basket.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Martin against Booker. Pass to Sanders. Kicks it out to Booker. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. The Warriors leading. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you.
First team foul.
The Suns in their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Gary Payton has checked in for Golden State. Taylor's checked in for the Suns. Sanders, no good on the free throw. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Here's Booker, following the score by Golden State. And the Suns miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bay against Lewis. Here's Rain Man, still yet to score. Here's Jackson-Davis, lays it up off the glass. Jackson-Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Suns. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Now, here's Sanders. 20 points for him. Lets it go from deep. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
Pass to Payton. Here's Jackson-Davis. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Rain Man. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Lewis. Fires the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Out to the wing. Now here's Cousins. Jackson Davis defending. Here's Sanders. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Curry's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Phoenix also making a switch. Martin's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And here is Curry. 11 points in the game. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
One more time for your GS Lakers.
And here we have the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage during the past month. The Suns in second.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Suns on defense. Jackson Davis finds Curry. Back to Jackson Davis. There's the pick for the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Booker outside. Pass to Sanders. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's Rain Man. Up top, Jackson Davis. He's guarded by Cousins. Payton dishes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key jumper, no good. Suns trail by 4. Sanders passes to Booker. Back to Sanders. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Rain Man. Back to Curry for the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Suns have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside, Taylor. Now here's Cousins. Defense right on him. Cousins with a screen on Payton. Sanders trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Rain Man. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Butler, he's checked in for Gary Payton. Duncan, he's checked in for Phoenix. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Suns trail by 8. Martin's in the post, defended by Butler. Pass to Sanders. Into the lane, and there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in.
Dance team.
Duncan kicks to Martin. Pass to Sanders. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Sanders has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14 from downtown. And again, no good by Golden State. Suns trail by 5. Now Taylor. And Butler sends it back.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there. That's a nice block.
Pass to Curry. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cousins. Duncan against Butler. Now Taylor. Now Sanders. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sanders has got 31 points.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Now here's Curry. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Suns making a change here. Suns trail by 3. Taylor with the ball. Pass to Sanders. Now here is Martin. Here's Taylor. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Three-pointer.
Taylor's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Outside Butler. Here's Podziemski. Outside Lewis. No good on that one.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Here's Taylor. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Warriors Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Green. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Martin. Butler from outside. Rebound by the Suns. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. It's Martin on the wing, defended by Butler. Throws it up high. Stolen by Lewis. Butler deciding where to go with it. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. The Erasers checked in for Lewis. Hield comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Martin subbed in for Curry. And then for Phoenix, Walker's checked in for Sanders. Crawford comes in for Cody Martin. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Taylor. Hield the pass to Martin. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Hield knows you're going to give him a significant amount of attention. He uses that to find the open teammate.
And here's Melton. Hasn't made one yet. Crawford sets the pick here for Melton. There's the triple. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shots good by Cole.
Draymond Green is a top passer at his position, and he loves to get his teammates involved.
Suns trail by 4. Outside, Walker. Suns moving the ball around. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Covered by Martin. Crawford kicks to Walker. Pass to Melton. Three-pointer. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. Here's Podziemski. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Podziemski. Donnie's checked in for Duncan. Podziemski hits them both. Now Melton, still scoreless. Pass to Crawford. Done with it. Takes a 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Melton against Martin. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Podziemski's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
All right, fans, it is dance camp time. Get up and get moving. Like everyone's watching. Everybody get funky. must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. The Warriors, 4th.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
And here are the Suns now. 9-point game. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Melton. Shot to stop the run. And Coles pulls it down.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Martin with it. He's picked up by Walker. Crawford with the steal. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Hield, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
First free throw is good.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Both free throws good from Hield.
We will look back on Buddy Hield's career and marvel at the consistent three-point shooting he provided no matter what team he played for.
Now here's Dunn. He has yet to score. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Martin. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Driving inside. Inside, here's Walker. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Rain Man's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And the Suns making a change here as well. Dave's checked in. On the wing, Melton. Hands the shot from the wing.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Warriors leading by 9. 36 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Rain Man. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Green against Melton. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. That shot is off. And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by 9. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Steve, a good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Golden State Warriors.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because they like their backboards so much.
That would be correct.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Sanders displaying his skills today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Warriors leading by 9. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Prophet is out there with Sanders. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's the Wizard. And it's Duncan in at the small forward position. Podziemski on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Duncan. It's rebounded by Golden State. Lewis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. A three ball. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his fifth rebound in this one. Taylor dishes to Booker. Taylor taking his time here. Now Sanders. Shot clock at 6. Takes it from 10. The shot is good off the backboard. Sanders has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lewis outside. Podziemski with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Lewis. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
Well, the greatest shooter in the history of the game. Curry, so good from deep.
Suns trail by 10. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Booker the pass to Sanders. Green with the block.
Draymond Green twice on the pipe, sends it right back to the shooter.
Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. Back to Podziemski. Green against Sanders. Green kicks to Curry. Jacks up a three. Curry with another miss.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Sanders. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Sanders hits them both. Warriors leading by 8. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Suns trail by 10. Now here's Sanders. He has 35. Down low. Here's Duncan, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Duncan nails them both. Here's Curry, 17 points in the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Green with a screen for Butler. That three off the mark. Suns trail by 8. Pass to Taylor. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. As Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors.
Your Warriors, number 32, Trace Jackson Davis.
Here's Curry. Outside Butler. Butler takes it in. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And he knocks down the first one.
I simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer, inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault. For Kuminga. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Here's Taylor. He has 7. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot that time, not on target.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Sanders. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the first half he was unstoppable from deep. Now 2 more since the break.
Here's Sanders. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Warriors, 4th.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
First free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
So for the Suns, Jabari Walker's checked in for Duncan, and it's Cody Martin in for Taylor. That one misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
On the wing, Payton. Covered by Martin. Curry passes to Kuminga. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Right side Curry. Outside Butler. Down low, here's Jackson Davis. And the rejection by Sanders. Pass to Booker. And here's Sanders. Knocks it loose. Now Walker, just 3 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Cousins with the bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Payton outside. Sanders against Kuminga. Outside Butler. Over Walker. It's Butler that time on the assist by Kuminga. And it's 13 points for Jimmy Butler.
Well, this is so important for Butler's efficiency as a scorer, right? These frequent trips to the line where he shoots a very high percentage.
Now here's Booker. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And here's Sanders. Pulls it from 20. He doesn't hit that one.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Butler against Walker. Shoots from the line, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Booker. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. The Erasers checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Hield comes in for Jimmy Butler. Martin's checked in for Payton. And Rainman subbed in for Curry. Both free throws good from Booker.
Booker, not the guy you want to foul, gentlemen. This guy is one of the best from the stripe there is in the game.
Crawford against Martin. Here's the screen. Here's Rainman. Outside Kuminga. The tray. It doesn't go for him.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Crawford outside. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Rainman. Pass to Cole. Good on the triple. Cole's got 9 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it's the Suns with the ball after the Warriors pick up 3. Booker sinks the 3.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Martin with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Martin following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Crawford left side. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey. The Warriors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Martin taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Donnie's checked in for the Suns. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Booker. He hits the second from the line. And here are the Suns now. Pass to Crawford. Good work defensively by Martin.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Golden State moving it around. Shoots the 3. And it's Rainman missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Crawford looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Kuminga down low. He's guarded by Melton. Martin with the bucket.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by Golden State. Bey finds Melton. The shot. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Melton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Rain Man. Pass to Martin. 1:46 left in the third quarter. From deep, here's Coles, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Out to the right wing. Now Bey. No scoring in this one. Melton with the ball. Crawford outside. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the 15-footer. Crawford's got 7 points in the game.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Pass to Rain Man. Driving in.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Martin. Averaging 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Not his best production, and I expect him to break through and get back on track shooting.
I think he's been pressing a little bit too much. He just needs to relax and let the game come to him.
And the first one drops. Lewis checked in for Kuminga. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Suns trail by 14. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And now it's time for the Rookie Watch with this season's assist leaders. This is the newest crop of playmakers in the NBA. .50 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Rain Man. He has 5. Pass to Martin. He gets it in there. He has 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Crawford sets the pick here for Melton. Sinks the three-pointer. Melton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Rain Man. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rain Man's got 8.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Lewis is out there with Green. Then it's Martin. And it's Rain Man in at the point. Warriors leading by 16. Green with a screen on Melton. Here's Avanti. Tips it. Cousins pulls it in. Duncan surveying the D. Booker outside. Pass to Bay. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Poked away. And Booker kicks to Melton. Duncan outside. 4 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Martin finds Podziemski. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Melton. Green with a screen on Melton. There's Avanti. Here he goes. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Warriors leading by 11. Outside, Martin. Warriors getting another chance here. There's Avanti. And the Warriors miss again.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And the wide open shot from Duncan. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Yeah, easy call.
Duncan. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Podziemski.
The first free throw is good. Sun changes for Golden State. Kuminga comes in for Martin. And Curry subbed in for Rain Man. And the Suns making a change here as well. Taylor's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Podziemski hits them both. And it's the Suns with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Booker with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good Booker.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Sanders checked in for the Suns. And so he hits both. Warriors leading by 11. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Now here's Taylor. Pass to Cousins. Booker with it. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half. Warriors have gone 0 of 6 in the 4th quarter. Disastrous start to the period. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Phoenix on defense. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lewis outside, front past the arc. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Yeah, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Lewis, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lewis. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games. Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
Taylor dishes to Booker. Duncan outside. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Kuminga's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lewis. The 3. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Lewis. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Booker outside. Now here's Sanders. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Nailed from three-point land. Sanders has got 39.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Outside Curry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Booker looking around. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Curry with the 3. Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Kuminga. Clock at 6. Green, the screen. The 3. And Devin Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 19. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's the Warriors with the ball. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Back to Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Sinks the triple. Lewis has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Outside, Taylor. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Podziemski. Curry, a screen on Booker. Back to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. This one for three. Drills the three-pointer. Kuminga's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Duncan outside. And here's Sanders. Cousins with a screen for Sanders. Shoots over Kuminga. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Sanders hits them both. Here's Curry. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 20-7 run. Lewis outside. Back to Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Phoenix basketball. Suns trail by 21. Here's Booker. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker on the interior. It matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Lewis with it. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
The first one falls. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA. Well, you love just the versatility of Draymond Green's game. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and we know he's one of the elite defenders in the NBA.
Sanders with a screen on Butler. Booker against Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Outside Butler. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Outside Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Team sport.
There's a relentless effort from Jimmy Butler every night, and he's going to push through the foul and get his shot opportunity.
At the line for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Duncan outside. Lob pass to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now here's Curry. Outside Butler. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Phoenix basketball.
Suns trail by 18. Now Taylor. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Duncan in the corner. Shoots over Podziemski. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is Curry. With the floater, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Curry. 18 points for Jimmy Butler.
Well, we know Jimmy wants to get to the cup, but sometimes the defense forces you to modify things. How pretty was his floater? Woo!
Taylor attacking. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Curry. He lobs it up.
Can Mr. Curry shoot the basketball? No doubt, but he's also a very willing and capable passer.
We've heard some players' doors propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Warriors leading by 19. Lewis outside. Back to Curry. Sanders against Butler. Back to Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And Butler, here we go.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level, hard not to foul that guy.
At the line for 2, Jimmy Butler.
And the first one at the line is good. The erasers checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Brandon Bajemski. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Outside, Walker. 36 seconds left in the fourth. No good on the triple. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Melton against Martin. Melton passes to Dunn. Puts up a three. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3-ball.
9 seconds left in the game. Outside, Martin. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game.